Welcome back. Welcome back. So, I saw on your LinkedIn page that you talk about sustainable development goals. Okay, you are
Yes.
an advocate of that. Okay,
Yes.
So, what are the challenges facing the implementation of these goals? Maybe around agriculture and other things that affects you and your community.
Okay. So, I'll start like this. Agriculture solves about 14 of the 16 or 17 SDGs. If many people don't understand, it's not just solving the poverty or solving the hunger. It's solving a lot.
Yeah,
it's solving about 14. Because number one, if we adopt agriculture as a business, then it means that we have decent work. It means that it will solve the climate. It means that the livestock will be protected. It means that the land sustainability, revitalization.
Well, see that when it comes to the climate, it is solve those things if the agricultural practice is sustainable.
Yes. That is why we encourage organic and integration.
Okay.
Integrated farming. So you are not just doing a
monocrop.
Monocrop. And that also comes back to our culture. In the past, even up to now, most of these smallhold farmers still do multi-cropping system.
Yeah.
It is the young people that wants to just do one crop. You understand? So they do multi, and which has been sustainable.
Yes.
Actually, that practice has been what is sustaining their community.
Yeah.
See, one of the things, the challenge, I will tell you now that why we are not seeing the impact of SDGs in Nigeria and Africa is because we are not adding value to our products, our raw products.
Okay.
That is just the simple truth. If we add value to each and every product of what a farmer produces, then you will see an exponential growth, remarkable results, transformation in our SDG. Because I'll give you an instance. If a community, is producing, let me use cassava.
Okay.
You understand? We have an agrarian community, like the community where I am now. The major commodity or major food crop here is cassava, then maybe maize, and cashew for cash crop, then maybe yam, like that. But the major is cassava. Now, in this community where I am, we have industries that produce cassava flour, from years back, which means that from the cassava that they produce, you understand? So it means that the company is already giving value to the products. So it's not as if they are just producing for the food crop, which is maybe gari or fufu or whatever. So they have industrial value for their crop.
Food,
Now, it also means that it now depends on the capacity of that company.
Okay.
If the capacity of that company is to absorb maybe 100,000 tons of cassava, and the farmers can even give you 1,000,000 tons, it means we have a deficit.
Yeah.
Apart from the other products that can
capacity
be
deficit
from.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So if we have industries in each of these communities that can transform these excesses, because see, Nigeria is always the largest producer of this, that, this.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we produce, but we are not adding value. If you start adding value in each community, you will see that we are creating jobs, like that industry is creating jobs. Now the farmers are getting money for their crop, value for whatever they
less waste. Yeah.
Less waste, you understand? So it's integrated. So now, if this is just we have food processing, we have industrial processing, then we need to have also feed, waste processing, as in companies that I can absorb that waste also. Just like I was saying before, I said they started identifying this waste. So companies not far from this community have started asking for some of the waste from cassava and some other things.
Okay.
So it means that those waste brings income, to the same person that has been, farming or processing, whatever. So you are creating jobs, you are creating, economic value for these people. You understand? Then another challenge, it's the logistics.
Okay.
What the first I said was the processing until we add value.
Yeah.
The second is that once we start adding value, it means you are opening job creation, because you have to move this product to somewhere.
Yeah.
Giving
storage and other things. Yeah.
Yes. Giving room for storage, giving room for logistics. Then it means the roads have to be good, because if you put logistics or whatever on the road, the wear and tear of this, have
vehicles and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So states like Oyo State, they are trying a lot. They are opening the agrarian communities with road networks, just like in some part of the north. So because that is very key. Moving these commodities down to the consumer is very key.
To the market, yes.
So also another challenge is power.
Very important.
I didn't put power first, but I'm putting power as the third. It's supposed to even be the second.
Okay.
Power is very, very important in processing. In fact, it's supposed to even be the first before
number one.
Processing.
Yeah. For me in Nigeria, power is number one.
Yes, power is number one, because once we have power,
we can do anything.
I'm telling you, our cost of production will be minimal. Why is China products cheaper, than what we produce here? It's because they have the power, they have the power, they have the labor. Talking about labor, we have no problem about labor.
Yes.
Once the power is okay, the processing are in place and the logistics is there, then everything will, plug in.
Yeah. That's
you understand. So that's just it. The power, the processing, having to produce in large, and also the logistics.
Yes.
You understand. So these are key things that can, bring and make these SDGs, come to light, and it can elevate, us in poverty or whatever challenges we are facing.
That's true. That is very true. For me, power in particular, I just don't know why we don't. Well, I'm saying I don't know, but we can actually solve power, not even in the federal level now. No,
but we also need the capital. For example, some of this waste I just said that waste can be transformed into power. Look at what Dangote is doing.
Yes.
In Abajana, Dangote is the one that generates his own power.
Yes.
And the whole community benefits from the power that he's generating. Dangote is doing the road. Why can't we have, just like you were saying about that collaboration, if we have that collaboration, like 5 SMEs or 10 SMEs come and we draft a comprehensive business
contract and whatever. See, Saeed, the problem is not, when it comes to power, the problem is not all this. The problem for me is political. That's the truth.
Yes, it is because I know that I've heard that when you generate power, you have to take it to the, you don't own it all. The national grid, and you have to do this and that. But at least if we can generate in our own community and the community benefit, whatever excess can be given to, federal governments, you understand? They can do whatever.
Let's leave that story because the story is too long.
It's complicated. Yes, I understand. But power is very key. This is very key. I think that is very, very key.
Yes.
South Africa has, with the population and industry, South Africa has about 58, 1,000 megawatt, and Nigeria is just barely managing 3,000 megawatts, in the last couple of years.
Let's leave that story because the story of power will not finish.
Yeah.
Today.
So